So, Ma, you had a question for us.
Oh yeah. Should you? Right. I was listening to, like I normally do, my normal routines of podcasts and stuff, and it came across me. They was asking some questions, but it's always somebody like trying to clarify something. So I say, should you clear up things about yourself? And that which means is, like, if people had a wrong perception of you, or like they think you're this way or you that way, or they say you did this, they say you did that, should you clarify all things about yourself?
I think should you? I think it depends on how do I say, how significant the situation is. Like, if it's something that someone is saying about you, and you know it's just so ridiculous about you that you don't even feel the need to address it, then no. But if it's something that on just a general misconception, then I don't see why not. There's a difference in just explaining, clearing up a misconception. To me, there's a difference in clearing up a misconception versus trying to get people to believe the opposite of what they're saying about you. Mm-hmm. So I personally don't mind having conversation of somebody says something about me. Again, if it's not something that's absolutely crazy, but someone has a specific perception about me, we can have a conversation about it. And you may teach me something about myself that I didn't realize that I was doing, which has happened before. So cool. I wouldn't have a problem with it. Should you? If you want to.
What you think, Jerry, there?
So I guess it kind of like what Spacer said. Like I think that it depends on the situation, right? The severity of the situation. We could take non-human, or saying basically, let's use credit for an example, right? Mm-hmm. You were trying to get a house, get a loan, or whatever, and your idea is they run your credit, your shit's 600, right? You can turn around and say, well, I don't give a fuck what they think about me, right? But you need that money, right? Yeah. So you're gonna have to come up with some type of explanation at the very least, or some extra cosigners or something, right? So you're gonna have to explain something.
Okay.
So I also believe that there's a difference between giving out clarity. I mean, not a difference, but there's clarity, right? And part of clarity is giving out the facts, right? So I'm not going to allow people to just randomly make up bullshit about me. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So it depends on who it is, and sometimes it's just like, there ain't nobody. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, that's what I believe. It's like, I'm going to give you the facts. You can believe what you want to believe, but these are the facts. So because my name is my name, right? And you do build right? So I may have a certain reputation that I have to uphold. Yeah. So with you believing what you want to believe, what you're going to do there anyway, you just can't be the reason out here. You can't be out here spreading lies and misinformation. So therefore, I'm going to clarify, give you the facts, and you can still believe whatever you want to believe, and I don't give a fuck about it. But here are the facts, and you can sift through that.
I didn't even think about it like that. That's facts.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the sentiment of both of y'all, but I'm on the sentiment too. Like, fuck you, I don't give no fuck. Believe what you want to believe. Hey, but I'm gonna clear up if I hurt your feelings in any type of way and I didn't mean to do that, I'll clear up that. That's something I'll clear up real quick. If you messing with my money, I'm gonna clear up that too, because you fucking with the paper. You gotta clear up that. But otherwise, of people going around spreading false information, you hang with a certain group of people, to me, in my opinion. They know you. They know if you're capable of doing that or not. Now, is it sometimes that you shock people and you do something that's underordinary? Yes, it is. It is. It's times come like that. But if your friends know you and know who you are, they know you probably ain't do that. You can see a situation and you know a person for a minute like, man, I don't really think he did that. He could have shocked me, he could have did it, but I don't really think he did that. I need some more information on that. But like you said about clearing up of like, it's something with your job or like your credit or something like that. You got to come up with some explanation. Yeah, I understand that, clearing up that. But as far as like going around clearing up stuff to people, nah.
Cool. So you talking about just general people?
General people. I'm just talking about everything. In general, everything. It's meant everything. You hit it on the head. I'm with you. Because I didn't really go that deep, but I'm like, yeah, I was thinking about that too at some point too like that. Yeah. But I do think you should clear up something that, like, if it affects your living or your way of life or your daily living or your bread, yeah, you should clear that up immediately. Yeah. But when it comes to people, nah. Let them think what they want to think. It's okay. It's cool. Go ahead, keep thinking it. Matter of fact, double down on it. You feel me? Yeah, double down. Don't mess with me.
What were you listening to, or what conversation was? If you, I don't know if it's a personal conversation.
It was like it was always because it came to me. The question came to me when I was listening to, where was I listening? I don't even remember what I was listening to, but I know it was something about some celebrities, and they always trying to come out and clarify some stuff for what's going on. And then I just got to thinking to myself like, should you clarify everything that's been said about you?
Okay, now that's the okay. Got you.
Like every little rumor, every little detail, every little like this or that and the third. Like, should you come out and clarify that?
Yeah, that opens it up a little bit more because, yeah, I do notice that myself when I hear celebrities in regards to that, it's rumors, whatever the case, whatever.
Yeah, it could be with regular people, it could be with anybody because we already know how I feel about celebrities. I really don't.
Yeah, and it's when it comes to them in particular. Okay, let's take a celebrity or maybe just a locally famous person.
Okay,
right? Whomever it is, whatever. I see it a lot on social media when people do on multiple different fronts try to address multiple different things that people say about them. Mm-hmm. And at that point, especially when it comes to, and I'm being honest, I'll say if it gets to a point where you're just dedicating too much time and energy to it. Like I remember specifically back when DC Young Fly was really first coming out, or getting social media popular, I should say, specify that. He was doing this roast thing, and he on Instagram he would have multiple different posts of people, him roasting people, and people say, roast me, and eventually it got to a point where he got tired of doing it. Same with Jess Hilarious, she tried it too. Mm-hmm. Eventually it's like they just stopped addressing it. It was like, okay, I'm not going to be doing all this, it's over. Mm-hmm. So yeah, no, that makes me really wonder how much time do you really have to spare for that?
Hey man, look, I got a famous quote, and I get quotes from my man's a lot of time. This great philosopher, his name Jerry Day. I got shit to do. I don't got time to be going back and forth with you on nothing that I really don't want to go back and forth with you. How you say, when I turn 40, I'm going to stop a lot of this shit. And I already turned 40 and I stopped a lot of this shit. Mm-hmm. I have shit to do. I kind of wish I had 10 more hours in a day because I need like 34 or even 48 in a day. It's only 24 hours in a day. It's only so much time. I don't have time to keep going back and forth with certain people who I really don't give two shits about and I don't care about really. And another thing we reading right now, this book called what it's called?
The Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Hey, I already mastered that, but I'm trying to master it even more. That I'm reading. Mm-hmm. And it really is just about you finding your little group of people or your little circle that you really care about. Everybody out of that little circle. I can't do everything for everybody. I'm only one person. So it's only so much you care about. It's only so many things you can do in a day. You only got 24 hours. So you have shit to do. You can't be sitting over here study going back and forth and everything and giving everybody your little minutes. I know it's been plenty of times where you're supposed to be doing something, somebody called you and distract you, and you spend 30, 40 minutes doing that when you could have been doing what you was doing. Now that puts you back. Now you got to try to make up this time of getting to work, getting ready for work, or doing what you was doing. It's only so much time in a day you got. So yeah, you're not clearing for that. I'm not doing that.
Welcome to another episode of your favorite After Church podcast.